Good evening. My name is Oliver Kirisia with the OK session where everything becomes okay in the long run. So, today I've got a very simple topic that I want us to discuss. And the topic, among the many topics that have run through my head, I've been able to think about character and character development as one of the topics that we need to get into and try to break it down. So, on character and character development, what is character? And first of all, nothing as important as laying down my objective. My objective is going to be one, and one is to make sure that we are able to understand what character is for today's session. In the following sessions, we are going to have an understanding of how to acquire a good character and then how to develop a good character development itself. So today I'm only going to discuss how, what is a character? What is a good character? So, a good character, first of all, what is character? Character is simply the qualities that make up something or an individual. So, if that is what we are looking at, it's important for us to continue noting that character is about an individual. So here, I'm not speaking to a group of people. I'm not speaking to so many people. I'm not speaking about so many objects. I'm only speaking about you and you alone. And in this case, I'm also speaking to myself. Um, and it's important before we even get further in the discussion, it's important to know that character has got several things. As we are talking about individuals, it's important to know that it has pillars. For one to have a good character, we are now talking about the character. We have already defined what a character is. Now we're going to be defining what a good character is and what makes up that good character. It's what makes up a good character is simply a few pillars. Not exhaustive, but these are the key ones. Number one, you must make sure that there's something we call trustworthiness. Are you trustworthy? And then number two, respect. It's very important to be respectful, whether at work, whether in the family setup, whatever it is, wherever place you are, it's very important to be respectful, and also respect others' opinion. Yeah, and then we've got responsibility. Do you have that sense of responsibility? Are you able to know what your role is, and are you able to account for those roles properly? And then we also have what we call fairness. Fairness is also important because you need to be just. Don't be the one who is subjective and acts a lot on prejudice. And then we also have, that is very important, you need to have a sense of godliness and empathy in you. Because if you're not godly, and that is the pillar of morality, if you're not godly, then it means that you'll have so many things that are going to go wrong in your system. So, as much as these things need to be adhered to, we need to make sure that everything flows according to those pillars. So, those are the pillars of a good character. And then, secondly, I just want to be able to break down what character is. If somebody simply asked you, what are the character traits of a politician in Kenya? What's the character traits of a police officer in Kenya? Pastor in Kenya? Perhaps a robber? You'll be able to peg some characteristics and traits on that person based on what you know. So now we are working towards what do people know about you and what are you, like the real thing, the real you. So, and it's very important for us to be able to observe those things that I've just mentioned, the pillars. And then it's also very important for me to remind us that a good character helps one to develop that winning personality. Once you have a good character, your personality is going to be the winning one. You are high spirited, and then in other words, what we are trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, it's going to give you that magnetic personality. You're going to have that magnetic personality where everybody wants to associate with something that is good. So if you have a good character, everybody will want to associate with you. And so today, I think I'll end with what I want to give us the significances of good character. What does a good character do to you? A good character enables us to achieve our goals because you have a plan. Once you have a good character, you must have a plan. And then it also enables you to get along with others. Then it also will be able to give you acceptance into the society, because acceptance is one very key requirement in one's individual life, because there's nothing as bad as struggling with rejection in your life. So acceptance is also important, and it's also going to determine what you think about me.